everybody. Welcome to Fistruck TV. We are in the cave.
Welcome.
This cave brought to you by Kit Kat.
And not really having to do it, but also God, I don't know why, but my brain can't handle fucking playing the game right now. Pot Dad should be in here. Jar Dad, whatever Pot Dad sounds. I don't know, like what the cool kids do nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. So there was a thing that you wanted to talk about before we started.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You got fucked up. So as everybody on the planet knows, you know, Destiny 2 is coming out with a new DLC as of this recording next week.
Oh fuck.
And by everybody knowing, you know, that you know, probably not everybody knows, because how many people are actually playing that game still?
A lot. Enough. It's always in the top 10 of the Steam charts.
So they delayed this, and you know, big release. Everybody's waiting for this final moment. All the Destiny players are like, "Yo, this is the coming of Jeebus Crank." And well, apparently Sony.
Oh, this is what. Oh, okay. All right, gotcha.
Apparently Sony. For those people who have who are playing Destiny 2 remotely through PlayStation's remote service, you have the Final Shape DLC available right now, and people are playing it. They have the raid out. They have the raid out. They have the story mode shit out. They have everything out. Everything is fully accessible. The raid is not going to drop day one, but they have the raid.
Wait, so what do you mean play remotely?
So PlayStation has the remote play for Destiny 2 on PlayStation 4. So you don't actually need to be... It's the streaming service, like the PlayStation Now shit.
Wait, how the fuck's that happen?
It's on PlayStation's end. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying how and it's only for PS4?
Yeah, anybody who's playing the PlayStation remotely.
Even PS5?
I will not confirm. Do not know.
Oh, okay. That's a thing.
Yep. I mean, like,
bro,
just imagine, like, they have a lot riding on this. If this doesn't meet their expectation, like, Sony bought Bungie, which is the company that makes Destiny.
Yeah.
The deal, which we found out through like leaked memos and calls and shit, is they get to stay independent. Bungie and PlayStation will not come in as long as they're hitting their projected marks. They didn't hit their last projected marks, and they had to lay off a lot of people just so that they were hitting those marks on how much they make. So they did massive layoffs just so they, by the skin of their teeth, Sony doesn't take over their entire company. So for them to have so much rioting on this DLC,
eat shit.
and for it to like leak early, like the whole, like, the marketing relies on a lot of hype train shit. Like, I haven't even pre-ordered the game yet. I know I'm going to get the game.
Yeah. So like pre-order or not, it makes no difference really.
Yeah. It doesn't make a difference for me. But for people that it does make a difference for people that like are like on impulse buying purchases, like, I heard the Destiny Final Shape is coming out. Let me go see what it is.
Yeah.
But then to have it leak, and then like all of the anticipation's just gone because now it's just the next thing, and then it gets blown over. Like, you know, you missed your mark for it to be hype as fuck. Is pretty bad for them, at least.
Yeah. I mean, you know, marketing is all about like you know, what's the word I'm phrase like kind of being in control of the narrative.
Yeah. So not being able to control your narrative is rough. And you know what? I just realized, putting two and two together, put your fucking conspiracy hats on, Boeing motherfuckers. If this DLC fails, PlayStation gets full control over Bungie, and PlayStation was the one
I would be very
fucked
surprised if this fails. I would be very, very surprised. I mean, then again, we don't know what the like.
Yeah, we don't know what the projections are, because these
yeah.
company projections and promises are fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, they could purposely have it be like, well, you just sell 1 billion copies to kids in fucking India. Like, what do you?
Yeah. What was the fucking box office? No, what game was a complete failure that they
I don't know. It's happened countless times, but I know for a fact it was like Tomb Raider.
The games. Oh yeah, they win awards. They sell millions and millions and millions, almost billions of copies, and it's still a failure. And they just stop projects on future projects, and it's like, ooh.
I know it was. Well, I mean, Hi-Fi Rush was successful on like all fronts, and they still got shut down. But
but that wasn't because they didn't meet projections. Yeah. It was just like the company arbitrarily decided, hey, we can get really cheap games and make a lot of money on them. Yeah. This one wasn't so cheap, but it still made money, but not enough.
So the ones I know for a fact are Sleeping Dogs, and the Tomb Raider reboot, and the Deus Ex game. Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Oh yeah.
Where those games, each of those games was, I think, by most any sane person, were successful. Like, they were all really good games that sold well, and but like Square Enix had like, I don't know, they like ate paint chips for breakfast or something like that, because
they
even
after to break it up into a trilogy, it should have been one game.
Yeah, but not just that, even aside from that, because I think even without thinking about that, like Deus Ex Mankind Divided was still like critically successful, commercially successful, all that kind of shit. Or like, sorry, it was critically successful, and by any other game standards should have been commercially successful. But the amount of money they were spending on
fucking train.
yeah. I said it multiple times in the past on here. That where they spent like money,
train ads,
on train ads, like just plastering a train completely in stuff for this game that most people aren't going to give a shit about, and so like that was, that's like the biggest examples that come to memory. Yeah, at least in terms of games that like should have been successful, but because the company has some like stupid fucking like either standards or they're just, I don't know, irresponsible, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
It just completely, like, it's still a failure, and they're shaking your head like, what? Like, how?
Yeah. Well, hopefully we keep our projections conservative, Bungie. Like, calm down.
yeah. I mean, well, is that really up to Bungie though? Is Sony who's setting them?
Well, it's whatever their investors, whatever they promise their investors, right?
Okay.
So it's like Bungie can say a number, and then the investors are like, well, that's not really a big enough profit margin for us, and then they up the number, and they say, oh, this is it. It's really just like to keep people interested who are giving them money to make shit.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt. I'd be surprised if this whole leak thing has much of an impact.
I don't think it will.
Like, I feel like if it would essentially be the kind of situation where I feel like if the game's or if the expansion itself doesn't quite succeed, then it'll be seen as like the reason why it didn't succeed somehow. Because that's usually.
Use any excuse you can. Be like, you fucked us over, and you're taking over our company, and we're gonna take it to the streets and destroy you in public opinion court.
Like, I could see that being the thing that happens, where like if somehow this shit doesn't turn out to be successful, then then I could see this being the thing that they say was a problem. But I think that, like, if this is not successful, I think that was going to happen regardless. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Like, I'd be very shocked. Like, it's the you know, supposed end. I'd be shocked if it's actually the end.
It's not the end, but this the end of the arc, right? End of the 10-year cycle. And it's like, oof, it's just, oof. I can't. I want it to die. Please remove me from this.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've just been too invested for too long to just stop now.
The sunk cost fallacy is real.
No, but it's like, come on, just let's kill the final boss and then start a new arc where I don't have to care because I had my 10-year closure and I don't have to play this anymore.
Implying you had to play it in the first place, but we've been over that many. I was like, we've been over that many times on here.
I want to play it.
yeah. Just like, you know, but feeling the need, I guess. I mean, I assume it's a joke. I hope it is. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have it.
Yeah, you do. Oh man, I was looking at they have like a glimmer a bright dust shop,
Yeah,
where you know you use real shit, and then I was looking at all the ships and was like, I still use the same ship from year one. I still use the same emblems from year one. I have a new ghost. I use a new ghost because that one is really cool. But before that, I was still using the stock ghost. And it was like, all this shit that they have for it. It's like it's always 1 degree removed from something cool. Like, they have an X-wing.
Oh shit! No! They have an X-wing.
They have an X-wing, which I would have gotten. Like, I have it. I just don't use it, right? But it's just like one detail is off. They have like flaps that are vertical on the side, and it makes it look stupid. And like, that's for every cosmetic in the game, there's just something like that. Like, it's 90% there, but there's always one stupid fucking thing that they add to it that makes it look dumb. Like, I can't make my warlock look good.
Oh yeah, wasn't like that was that thing that had like the extra arm or something like that, or like it was last year's raid armor or some shit like that?
Yeah, it like that would have been cool, but the colors are so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like the patterns on it.
Yeah, it's like some weird bug thing, or I don't know.
It's oh man, it frustrates me because it's just you're 1 degree away and then you mess it up.
Oh fuck off.
Anyway, I apologize for being.
No man, transmog's a real end game for most you know, games of that type.
Yeah, fucking the fashion show is the end game.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what I love about the fashion show in Destiny is like how it's a needless grind and limitation on transmog.
Oh, bro. You can only get 5 per season.
Per 3 months.
per 3 months. And then, like, clearly it is a cash grab.
Yeah, like it's like, and the crazy thing about transmog is that could be the thing that like keeps people like that. Those are your diehards.
Yeah.
Like, long after the raiding scene is dead, long after the no, they probably stick around, the erotic roleplay scene, but long after that, like, all these other gameplay based scenes are dead, transmog lives on forever.
Yeah.
And
I do my fair share of transmogging. I don't know.
I did a handful when I was playing, but it's like I hate the thought that like I want to transmog something, but then I'm hesitant to do so because I'm like, oh, but you know, what if I don't really want this one or something like that, as opposed to in like WoW or Final Fantasy where it's like, yeah, fuck it, man, I feel like looking like a hiker today, like, or some shit.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't have books on my
and
shoulders. Like,
speaking of damn transmog, they also, for Destiny specifically, they're releasing a D&D collaboration.
okay.
Oh man, boy oh boy, do the armor sets look like shit.
Okay.
Across the board.
That always seems to be the case. Like, wasn't there like a Witcher collab that was like?
And those were great armor
Oh, but they were
sets.
like $25 or some shit. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
they're
the price was
$25.
stupid.
They're like, I don't have them, but they look sick as hell. And that, you know, they had the Mass Effect collaboration. Armor set looks sick as hell. They had the Assassin's Creed collaboration. I had silver from like 3 years ago that I bought. And I had whatever was left over, and that's when I bought the Assassin's Creed shit because it looked good. That's like, you know, look, Warlock armor that looks good is so far and in between. I fuck you. I spend money on things
Whatever,
I like.
yeah,
All right,
like I don't know.
I'm an adult.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say like I mean at the end of the day, like if you play a game forever and you want to buy shit like that, then you know fine.
Yeah,
like,
but I feel like I've been pretty
it's
reserved.
It's just you know when you like you'll have people. I'm not saying that I know one. You'll have people that.
Yeah.
Will get a game, and the moment they get a game, buy a skin for it.
Yeah.
Before they even play the game, they like.
Yeah.
Before even getting into a game, they've already bought shit off the cash app, and it's just like.
Like I didn't
bro,
really know.
You're the
like,
problem.
Yeah, I didn't really know adults like that until
Motherfucker.
I met our mutual adult.
Fucking almond milk drinking ass, yo, get over here. yeah.
And then I was like, oh, there's actually people like that. Like, I thought it was just a joke.
Yeah, stupid. Now remember how to crouch this time.
Yep, good job. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's
Oh, so the D&D collaboration.
Oh, yeah.
The Warlock is a Mind Flayer.
Cool.
The Hunter, so, you know, his head is big. It looks stupid. The Hunter is a Displacer Beast, which is a teleporting dog thing with tentacles.
Like a panther.
So the Hunter has a bunch of tentacles over his shoulder, which looks whack. I don't know what the Titan is.
Imagine it's just a troll. It's just like, or an ogre. It's just like, oh, how's he look? A big Titan.
It's something with feathers. It's something with feathers.
Oh,
I don't know specifically what it is. Maybe, but it's big
like
chicken.
ROC.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
But yeah, it just doesn't look good. So like oh, D&D collaboration.
And it's ass.
Yeah, you couldn't have like knight armor.
I'll be back.
Couldn't have knight armor, full plate armor, like old school shit. That would look cool. Swords and shields, and like, I guess so. Well, profound sadness. Hey, I know this place.
Well,
we killed a person here.
Yeah. There's a goodie I'm trying to get, and I'm trying to remember where to go. Yeah, I guess like as a quick thing, just going back on that, you know, like when you see people who will literally buy something and without playing the game, or like starting the game, first thing you do is go to the shop, look at skins, and then buy one. And it's just like, like, it's like the same thing when you see a game company does some like really scummy shit. Like, let's say they put out they put out like DLC that's clearly a cash grab. Like, it's subpar DLC at a higher than ever before price or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, you know, this person proceeds to buy it after being aware of all these things and then never plays it, and you're like, bro, come on, man. Like, What are you
He's the
doing?
type of guy to buy the Tarkov $500 DLC.
Yeah, the two, whatever, however much it was. It's like, bro, come on, man. That's don't be the problem. Don't be the problem, please.
No, you know, it's a thing that will be perpetually going on in the future. This is the way the future is now. Just people will make it worse, but you know, we have people that make Sea of Stars that give us hope in the future.
Yeah. Oh, man, we can talk about that next time. Goodbye, everyone. Next time on
Bye-bye.
Fish Truck TV.